Okay guys, hey, it's Melly and I'm back. So I'm going to be looking over here. So I'm going to read questions down below here. I hope you guys can see me. The first tag I'm going to do starts with, can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? It's my Gilmore Girls. Oh my god, guys, I have loved Gilmore Girls since the beginning. Since way before, like, it became what it is now, okay? So this is Gilmore Girl. This is the ultimate Gilmore Girl tag. Basic questions. How did you discover the show? I watched the show since the very beginning. Since the original pilot aired on the WB/CW, because it was on the CW for 1 year or two. I don't remember exactly correct. But I did watch the show from the beginning. I've been a loyal fan since from way back in the day. And I was about 16 or 17 when this show started. And since Rory is my age now, which in the revival she's supposed to be my age, which is well, gonna be my age very soon. She's like a year or a couple months older than me, guys. So do I own the collection? No, I don't own the entire collection. I have the first or second, I think I have season 1 and 2 on DVD. But I don't own the entire collection because I have Netflix, so I can watch it whenever I want, wherever I want. Season 5, favorite season 5 because of Luke and Lorelai. That sort of stems in a little bit towards the end of season 4 and beginning of season 5. Luke and Lorelai, it's always been Luke and Lorelai for me, you guys. Okay, least favorite season. Season 7, and you can guess why. I'm sure you all can guess why, especially if you're a deep fan. I'm sorry, guys. Especially if you're a deep fan of Gilmore Girls and Luke and Lorelai, you can guess why season 7 sucks for me. Because first of all, Amy and Dan had left by that season. So I don't think the CW actually put the backing behind that show that they could have put behind it and made it last a little bit longer. Also because Luke and Lorelai left Luke and married Christopher in that season. That irritated the ever-loving crap out of me. Okay, favorite episode. Pilot of Gilmore Girls. Yes, it's the pilot. Why is it the pilot? Because you could tell from the pilot that the show was going to rock and that people were going to love it. It was just amazing. It's one of my favorite pilots of TV shows ever made. And usually, the pilot is usually where they work out the details, the cramps, what is wrong, they take away, what's right, they keep and extend on. But the pilot of Gilmore Girls, hands down, hit it right out of the ballpark. I don't think there was anything that needed to be fixed with that show because that pilot was just the best. Favorite character, Rory as a teenager. I loved Rory when I was a teenager. She was absolutely my favorite character, and that's because I was bookworm like Rory. I was very much like Rory in that aspect. And I was very quiet and very kind like Rory was. As a teenager, if you want to know me as a teenager, look at Rory. That's exactly how I was. And as an adult, Emily. Oddly enough, it's Emily Gilmore because I can understand her feelings a lot more now than I did as a teenager. Least favorite character, you guys, Logan. I hate Logan. And that's probably because I hate Christopher as well. And not necessarily, hate's a strong word, but for me, those two are not my fave. I can't stand them. They're rich boys. All they're out for is what they want. Forget what everybody else wants. It's what they want, and they're going to make it happen however they want. I hate that. I can't. Oh, people like that annoy me. Dave or Zack? Zack. Luke or Christopher? Luke. Dean or Jess? Dean. Lorelai or Rory? Can't choose. I can't choose on that one because I was so much like Rory when I was a kid. As a teenager, I was almost identical to Rory. And as an adult, I hope as a mom, I'm a lot like Lorelai with these kids. Opinions. Do you think Lorelai overreacted with her parents? Nope. No. I would do the same had I been in Lorelai's situation. I would have done the same because I felt like Emily and Richard were Emily more so was far too controlling as Lorelai when Lorelai was a teenager. Do you think Emily and Richard overreacted with Lorelai? Yes. And all the many examples that we know over the years of what the situation went on, the whole thing with Christopher, the whole thing of Richard essentially saying to Lorelai, when you have a kid before marriage, you get married. Like, essentially, he told her that in one of the episodes. And I think that was the moment I was like, oh, heck no. So, yeah, I think they overreacted a ton. And that big fight that Rory and Lorelai had, whose side were you on? Lorelai. I felt like Lorelai wanted was best for her kid. I felt like she knew that world of rich people way better than Rory did. And I felt like Rory just did not understand that. And the fight between Taylor and Mrs. Kim, who would win? Oh my god, guys, I love that question. Mrs. Kim. Hands down, wholeheartedly, Mrs. Kim. Who would spread the fastest rumor, Babette or Miss Patty? Babette, you guys. Look how Babette had Dean cornered, talking about the house, that night that Lorelai invited him over and they were going to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Babette, 100% on that, you guys. How much do you dislike April? I don't dislike her at all. I actually like April, and my niece is a huge fan of Laura and Vanessa Morano. And Vanessa Morano is who played April. And if you guys don't remember April too well, the girl, Vanessa Morano, who played April, is actually on Switched at Birth. She played on Switched at Birth. I really, really did like April. Revival round. And there was a question in here, guys. This tag was originally created by Simply Abby. And there was a question in here which I removed because I felt like it didn't pertain to me. Okay, revival round. This is about the Gilmore Girl revival. Spoilers. If you have not watched the revival, don't watch this part of the video, please. How excited for the revival are you? I was intensely excited. So much so, I stayed up to 3 o'clock that morning to watch the revival, you guys. That's how much I love this show. If you could have dinner with any cast member, who would it be and what kind of questions would you ask them? Ed Herman, Richard Gilmore. I loved Ed Herman. Not sure the questions I would ask him, but I'm pretty sure it would have something to do with his career. What was the most influential part he ever played in his career? I really admired his acting skills. He was divine. And him and Kelly Bishop together, oh my god, guys. I've been watching Kelly Bishop since I was a little girl, since I was about 8 or 9 years old when I first saw Dirty Dancing. So those two together are like beyond anything. And I love Kelly Bishop in Bunheads, I believe the show was called. She was originally in Bunheads with, oh god, I can't think of her name, but I'll put it right here. She's now in Younger. She's the main character in Younger. I'll put her name right here. But I loved her in Bunheads. Oh, Bunheads was so good. I wish it was never canceled. How do you want it to end? I never want the show to end. I love that show. But I do know the ending of the revival. And that is not an ending to me, you guys. I can't, like, that's not an ending. What kind of ending is that? Who gives that kind of ending? That is a left open kind of ending for a future of that character, for that character's future and what could possibly happen to that character in the future. That's not an ending. I understand looking at it that it's the world goes around, comes around type of stuff. That's exactly what happened to her. What happened to one of the characters happens to the other characters, so it's kind of full circle. But that's not an ending to me, you guys. That's not an ending. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed that tag. I will be doing several videos like this in the shirts. Please understand that. Please don't comment. Peace, love, books. I hope you guys are enjoying these tags. These are just some fun short videos that I decided to do so I could do some quick videos to catch up with Vlogmas, but I could also get you guys to know a little bit more about me. Peace, love, books. Bye, guys.